Hello everybody, how are you? I hope well. I am Felicia. I usually do Pilates on this channel, but we're going to do some stretching today. In order to do so, I do have a bolster. You can have a pillow, and I also have some blocks. You could use some books if you don't have. That's all good, but I think that they will be a great help in assisting for the stretching today, okay? With that being said, why don't we just get started? I'm gonna come to all fours. Let's just stretch, doing cat-cow first. So scooping out the belly, pressing the hands into the mat as you bring the spine up towards the ceiling. Then letting go the belly and coming back down. Let's do that again. Scooping out the belly, coming all the way up into cat, and then releasing the belly down into cow. And again, using your breath, and one more time, and let's round the spine. Good. Use your breath. We're going to one side. Make sure that you go to the opposite. Good, and you can also round the hips in a circular motion. And if you do that, make sure that you reverse in the opposite direction. Good, and then when you're ready, come back to all fours. We're gonna take one hand off the floor, peel it up and back, extending it up towards the ceiling. You feel those fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling, and in opposition, feeling that hand pressing into the floor. Your spine is twisted. And then coming back down, you're going to take that arm and put it in between your body and the opposite arm, and bring the shoulder down to the mat for a stretch of the shoulder. You can also bring the bum a little bit further down for an extra stretch. Breathing in and out. Good. And then coming back up one vertebra at a time as you come back up with the hand towards the ceiling. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in and out. Bringing that hand down to the floor as well as the shoulder. You want to make sure that you're not twisting the body, and your hips should be in alignment. If you want to bring down the hips a little bit for an extra stretch, you can. Breathing in and out. And then coming back up, twisting the spine again. And then let's come down to all fours. Let's go to the other side, okay? So belly is in, taking that hand off the mat, twisting the spine, coming all the way up towards the ceiling with those fingertips. Now coming back down and wrapping that arm underneath you, and then bringing the shoulder down to the mat, okay? You are twisted a little bit, but I just don't want you to kind of twist your hips out to the side. Still keeping your hips in alignment. And then if you have it in you, you can bring your hips down towards your feet. Okay? And then coming back up, belly's in, hand is into the mat, twisting that spine, and come all the way up, feeling those fingertips up towards the ceiling, feeling that twisted spine, and then coming back down, bringing that arm back down to the floor and the shoulder. And then if you want to bring the hips back just a little bit to get an extra stretch as well, you can. And then pressing in the belly. Coming all the way up. And then bringing that hand back down. Now, if you have books or your blocks, please put them to the side of the mat. I'm going to put them on the high level. You can also put them on the low. It's up to you and your body. I'm going to bring my right leg forward. It's up to you which leg. But my knee, I'll move my block here, is over the ankle. If you're like this, that is going to overextend the ligaments in the knee. So you want to make sure that the knee is over the ankle, okay? Belly is in, chest is wide, okay? Feel a nice long stretch all the way through the front of the thigh and the hip. This is a good one because we sit so much, okay? And we're usually tight here, so we want to stretch that out. Breathing in and out. On the breath out, try to go into the stretch even more. And again, breathing in and out. Try to go into the stretch even more. Okay, now we're going to take the same arm as the leg that is extended. We're going to come across the body, okay? Trying to keep our chest as wide and looking up at the ceiling. Belly is in. This is for the psoas. So you should be able to feel it through the front of the thigh as well through the lower back. Breathing in and out. Go even further into the stretch. And then coming up. Now we're going to rock back and lift the toes off of the ground. Okay, in case you can't see, my toes are lifted and coming back. You can put your hands onto the blocks, and you're going to round your spine, bringing your head towards the knee. Scooping out the belly, feeling a length through the hamstring. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Good. I'm going to take one of my blocks. You could put it at the side of your foot or the other side. So you pick which side is best for you. The outside of your foot is going to be harder, okay? I'm going to stay on the outside. The opposite hand, as the leg that's extended, goes onto that block. Then we're going to twist the spine and come up with that hand. Okay, if we don't want to bring that hand all the way up, you can keep it on the block. Okay, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. And then coming back down, untwisting that spine. Put your hand on the opposite block. Then we can take this block away. Okay? I'm going to put these over to the side. You can take your pillow and put it underneath you. You might want to use a block as well. We're going to do a split. If you need the extra block or the book, you can. But then you could just press yourself forward. Okay, I could do a full split. Not everybody can, I know. So make sure that you have props to hold you up. You can also use your hands. You can also use your good old blocks to hold you if you can't go all the way down and you need to hold onto something. These are good as well. Okay, now don't get jealous, but I don't need any of the props. Okay, now if you have it in you, you can go forward. If not, that's totally fine, and you can stay where you are. Just try to breathe into the stretch. On the breath out, you go even further, okay? But if you can, breathing in and out, going to your knee with your forehead and feeling the stretch there. Good, and then you can always come up. And if you have it in you, if you don't, no worries. Breathing in and out and go back. And then coming up. Good. Now push yourself up to bring that leg in and bending the knee. We're going to go into pigeon. So dropping that knee back down, but bent in front of you. Scooping out the belly and just coming forward. You can put one of the blocks at your head if you would like, or the pillow, or you can bring the head to the hands. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. You'll feel the stretch all the way through the bum and through the front of the leg on the extended leg. Breathing in and out. Good, and in and out. Pressing the belly in, pressing the hands into the floor, coming up, chest is wide, and then bringing that knee back into all fours. We're going to do that whole series again. So bringing your blocks to the side, bringing the opposite leg forward that you had before. Belly is in, chest is wide. Okay, make sure that that knee is not past the ankle. It's one over the other. Feeling that length through the front of the thigh and the hip. Chest is wide, belly is in. Breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even more. And again, breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even more. Last breath in and out. Taking the same arm as the leg that is extended. That arm goes up towards the ceiling. And then up and over the body. Chest is wide, looking up at the ceiling. Belly is in. Feel a nice stretch through the lower back and side of the back as well. And you still feel the stretch in the front of the thigh and the hip. Breathing in and out. Good, and then coming up. Then rocking yourself back. Those toes come back towards you. Rounding that spine towards the knee. Feeling the length through the back of the legs and the hip, the hamstring. Sometimes we mix up our words. So breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even more. And again, breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even more. Last breath in and out. Go into the stretch even more. Good. Now, whatever you did on the other side, you can take your pillow, that is probably the best, put it underneath you. If you had the props of the blocks, you can do that as well. You can extend the leg in front of you. Try to do a split. If you can't, no worries. Just try to prop yourself up on those blocks. Have a pillow there. You can even put the blocks underneath you with the pillow. It's up to you. Okay, you know your body best. Since I could do it without, I'm going to come all the way down to the mat. Okay, chest is wide, belly is in. Feeling that stretch, breathing in and out. Try to go into the stretch even more. If you have it in you, you can come up and over the front leg. Breathing in and out. coming up and over that front leg. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Pushing yourself back up. And then you can also go backwards if you have that in you as well. Breathing in and out. Coming all the way back. And coming forward. Good. Pushing your hands into the floor, or if you are using the blocks, you can do that as well. Coming back up to where your knee is bent. Okay? So then when your knee is bent, then we can bring it onto the floor into pigeon. Okay, chest is up and wide, and then bring your upper body over the mat. You can put your head on your hands or on a block. It's up to you. I'm going to put my head on my hands. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Feeling the stretch through the buttocks, through the leg that's bent. Also feeling a length through the front of the hip and thigh through the extended leg. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Good, then belly is in, pressing your hands into the floor, coming up with that chest, pressing the hands into the floor again to come to all fours. Good, I think that's going to be it for today. We can come down to our bums. I hope you really enjoyed all those stretches. They're really good for you. Please comment, let me know how it went. I would love a subscribe and a like, of course. With that being said, have a great day.